Title: Motherhood for Profit. The U.S. welfare system turns children into financial assets. Hidden within the framework of America's welfare and child support system lies a dark and deeply troubling phenomenon: the systematic exploitation of children by mothers who manipulate the legal and social safety net for financial gain. Through strategic use of child support, housing assistance, food stamps, and Social Security disability claims, these women turn their offspring into economic tools while neglecting their basic needs. This practice is eerily reminiscent of bachabazi, a tradition in Afghanistan and northern Pakistan where boys are stolen, commodified, and exploited for financial and social gain by an insular society of powerful men. In the United States, the government and legal system form a similarly insular structure, enabling and protecting mothers who steal children from their fathers and exploit them financially. Both systems rely on the dehumanization of children, treating them as commodities rather than individuals with rights and needs. A system designed for exploitation. In the U.S., child support laws were created to ensure financial stability for children after the dissolution of a family. However, the system has become a tool for exploitation, particularly for mothers who have children with multiple fathers. By collecting child support payments from several men, these women can generate substantial income while facing minimal accountability for how the money is spent. The state encourages this behavior through financial incentives. Under Title IV-D of the Social Security Act, states receive federal funding based on the amount of child support they collect. This motivates courts to prioritize the custodial parent who earns less, often the mother, because it maximizes the support payments extracted from fathers. These women aren't just gaming the system, they're weaponizing it, said a former family court attorney. They use the courts to take children away from fathers, knowing they can count on the government to back them up. Subsidized neglect. The exploitation extends beyond child support. Women who gain custody of multiple children are often eligible for subsidized housing under Section 8 and food assistance through the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, SNAP. While these programs are essential for families in genuine need, they also create opportunities for abuse. By reporting minimal or no income, mothers can secure housing and food benefits, all while collecting child support from multiple fathers. However, these financial resources often fail to reach the children they are meant to support. Reports from child welfare agencies describe cases where children are left unsupervised or underfed, their needs ignored while their mothers prioritize their own comfort. One case in Ohio involved a woman with 5 children from 4 fathers living in a government-subsidized home. While her children frequently missed school and went without proper clothing, she was seen driving a luxury car purchased with funds from child support and disability payments. Disability fraud and Social Security exploitation. The manipulation of Social Security benefits adds another layer of exploitation. By claiming that their children have disabilities, such as behavioral disorders or learning disabilities, mothers can collect additional payments through Supplemental Security Income, SSI. While legitimate claims exist, the system is rife with fraud. Once a child is classified as disabled, payments can continue for years with little oversight or follow-up. In many cases, these funds are diverted for the mother's personal use, further neglecting the child's needs. It's a pipeline of fraud, said a former Social Security Administration employee. These mothers know exactly how to play the system, and the children are just pawns in their financial schemes. The bachabazi parallel: stealing children for exploitation. The parallels between this system and bachabazi are striking. In both cases, children are stolen, not literally, but legally and emotionally, by an insular society that enables exploitation. In bachabazi, boys are taken from their families by powerful men who use them for financial and sexual gain. In the U.S., children are taken from fathers by a legal system that prioritizes the financial interests of mothers, turning the children into tools for economic gain. While bachabazi commodifies boys for sex and entertainment, this system commodifies children for monetary exploitation. The government and courts, much like the insular society that sustains bachabazi, enable this practice by ignoring the harm inflicted on the children and focusing instead on extracting resources from fathers. Moreover, just as the powerful men in Bachabazi surround themselves with young boys to maintain control and status, these mothers weaponize their children to secure financial independence while maintaining control over the fathers. The children, neglected and dehumanized, become collateral damage in a system designed to profit from their existence. The consequences of commodification. Children raised in such environments often suffer long-term harm. Without proper care, education, or emotional support, they are more likely to drop out of school, experience mental health issues, and enter cycles of poverty and dependency. The exploitation not only damages the children, but perpetuates the very system that sustains it. Fathers, meanwhile, are left powerless. Stripped of their parental rights and burdened with unsustainable financial obligations, many fall into debt, lose their livelihoods, or end up incarcerated for non-payment of child support. This isn't just about money, it's about control, said a father from Pennsylvania who lost custody of his 2 children. The system doesn't care about the kids or the dads. It's all about keeping the machine running. A call for reform. Breaking this cycle requires systemic change. Accountability for support funds. Courts must ensure that child support payments are used for the child's needs. Stricter oversight of disability claims. The Social Security Administration must implement more rigorous evaluations to prevent fraudulent claims. Shared parenting laws. Courts should prioritize joint custody arrangements, ensuring that children maintain relationships with both parents. End Title IV-D incentives. Federal funding mechanisms that prioritize financial extraction over child welfare must be eliminated. Without these reforms, the U.S. welfare and child support system will continue to mirror the exploitation of Bachabazi, stealing children from fathers and reducing them to financial assets. Just as the world has condemned Bachabazi for its dehumanization and harm, it is time to confront and dismantle this insidious form of exploitation within our own borders. The victims, the children, deserve no less.